Welcome back to the Breeze tutorials. This is part 3, how to check someone in. If you come to this page, when you sign in, you'll want to go to the Events tab. You can get to Events either here or up here in the right hand corner. So you click on Events, and as you see, Events appears as a calendar. And within the calendar are all of the activities that we as a church have scheduled on the day of the month and week when that event is actually scheduled. So the way to check someone into an event is you actually click on the event that you want checked into. So let's check it into Children's Sunday School. So we click on that event and you come up with this menu. To check someone in, you obviously go to the check-in button and click that. And it will bring you up a list of all of the people who are tagged specifically to this event. Now, we already showed you how to add tags, and I'll show you in a minute how you link the tag to the event. But once you pull up that event, it'll show everyone who's tagged to be a part of that event. So now that you're here, you've looked down to find the person you want to check in. Let's say John Hickey has now arrived and needs checked in. You simply click on the square in the right-hand side, and he's now checked in. No, that's all there is to it. Notice that it not only checks him in, but it timestamps it. You know when this child checked in, on what date. I'll show you in a minute about check out, but if you are set to check out, the way you do that is click that again, and he's now checked out, and also that's time-stamped. If this all was a mistake and John Hickey was not supposed to be checked in, you click it a third time, and it clears everything you just did, and he is no longer checked in. Now, that's for people who are correctly identified for this group. What happens if you have a visitor? How do you check that person in? Well, to check in a visitor, you come up to this right-hand side where the plus is, and you click on the plus. And it opens up a field. If you start typing in the person's name, if that person is already in the system, but not tagged for the event, it'll pull that person up. Did you mean Daniel Hickey? If you did, you click on that name. It will now add the person to the event, and as you just saw, it will go ahead and check him in. So now Daniel Hickey is in this section and checked in for the event. Now, if you have a visitor who is not in the system, obviously no name popped up. So simply go through and fill out as much information as you can on the field. Phone number, address, whatever you can until you get to the bottom. Click Add and Check In. This will not only add the person to the database, it will also add the person to the event and check him in. And so that is all of the ways to check a person in to an event.